is an answer. If you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like...
Alright guys, it's time. Time for a tough convo with none other than Will Jaffe. Will, you called me out on Twitter the other day, posting a 20-second clip of one of my videos out of context with the caption WTF. And you even went full caps lock. Who the fuck pissed in your Cheerios, bro? Embarrassing me in front of your 18 followers like that really left a deep scar. I even thought about hosting a Twitter space to pour my soul out to you for the next 12 hours. But then I remembered that I have a life, so I'm making this video instead. That clip was what we refer to in the YouTube biz as a joke. Now perhaps it fell flat given the serious context of the rest of the video, but even then the joke wasn't actually at the expense of women. It was directed towards men. So you can just lower the lance, little buddy. There's no fair maiden here. But since this has caused some confusion, I want to elaborate a bit on the broader, more serious point I was trying to make. You see, in this world, there are different types of people, including people with different levels of sensitivity, and that's okay. You can have a very low level of sensitivity and still be a good person if you have a strong moral compass and always try to do the right thing. And on the flip side, you can have a very high level of sensitivity and be a gigantic a-hole. The truth is, this world needs both. The less sensitive ones are our coal miners, construction workers, and soldiers that risk their lives overseas. I mean, just imagine if our entire army was filled with Justin Bonomos. While they're arguing about the color of guns being racially insensitive, Guatemala could invade our country and take it over in a day. Now the rub is that conflicts can occur when insensitive people interact with the sensitive ones. I'm not sure of the best way to resolve this, but I don't think the solution is to force the least sensitive in our society to be as sensitive as the most. If anything, I think the opposite is true, particularly for men. The ones that are more sensitive need to become a little bit more dead on the inside so that they're better prepared to withstand the inevitable hardships that life will bring. Now I know what you're thinking. If all men become insensitive, who's going to do things like plant flowers and save baby seals and use soap? Well, there's this concept from economic theory called the division of labor, which argues that people should be allocated to the roles that best suit them for the sake of efficiency. And although by saying this, I'm sure I'll never make it to the outer circle, let alone the inner one, I would argue that sensitivity should be mainly left to those that are naturally more inclined that way, i.e. women.
That hero comes along with the strength